1998 Mini Paul Smith edition. If you know your Minis, you'll know what the Paul Smith is. If you don't, they made 1,800 Paul Smiths. 1,500 of them went to Japan, 300 stayed in the UK. Available in a couple of colours, including this cream. This is one of the cars that originally went to Japan. It was brought back to the UK August last year, fully registered, MOT, all that sort of stuff, with a UK logbook. First time it was registered with the UK was with the DVLA was in August last year. Paul Smiths do come with a few extra features, so you get this Paul Smith green map of the UK, or map of England, I guess. And then you get this Paul Smith badge where the mini badge would be. Now that is real gold as well, which is quite cool. And then you get a different interior and a couple of other little tweaks which we'll point out as we go around, but we'll start by having a look at the bodywork. We'll start on this front corner. Obviously one of the first things you check on a Mini is these seams here and the seams up the top. That one, lovely and clean all the way around. Arch itself's nice and clean. This seam is good. And then obviously you check here as well, that's important. There's not a mark, not a scratch, nothing at all. Yeah, the bodywork on this car is actually fantastic. It's part of the reason why you tend to go for a Japanese Mini over a UK car. Because even the most average Japanese car is better than some of the best UK cars. If you have a look underneath there, see that sill's all lovely, really tidy. Down to not having salt on the roads, warmer climate, much stricter driving. Or their version of an MOT test than we have. All four wheels and tyres are lovely on this as well. It's got a good set of Yokohamas, loads of tread left in those. And then the correct Mini Light wheels. And these have all still got their covers on, which is nice to see. Quite often they go missing. And again, we've got a couple of them in this sale, which kind of bucks the trend, but 9 times out of 10, this little bit of trim goes missing. To me, that's always a good sign of good ownership, that that's still there. Roof's lovely and straight. No sign of any dents or hail damage or anything like that. Around the windows, good. Nice new seal on there, I would say. Still got your correct Paul Smith sticker in the window. And then obviously the badging on the back. Like I say, UK registered, it's got its logbook, it's ready to go. It's no different than buying any other UK car. It's just been somewhere a bit nicer for the last 15 or so, 20 years. Okay, if we have a quick look underneath as well, you can see this lower valance, really, really nice. And then underneath, nice clean exhaust. See the bottom of the battery box and everything there. Exactly what you want to see, really clean. Chrome works good, filler cap, handles, all that sort of stuff. Another good pair of Yokohamas on this side as well. Sill on this side. Nothing at all to complain about, just what you want to see. Again, there's not really any marks to sort of point out. It makes for a boring video, but it does make for a good car. Slightly tinted windows, as you can see. It actually makes for quite a nice look with the with the white paint, and then all the sort of black bits on the car itself. And then this front wing, nothing at all to whinge about. On the front, this grille, normally you find that these are covered in dents, but actually that's like new. To be fair, it's that clean, I wouldn't be surprised if that's been replaced recently, because it's really good. Chrome work on the bumpers, front and rear, is really good. It's got the correct headlights, it's not had some nasty aftermarket ones put in. Pretty much a very, very correct original car. Which is what you want on a special edition, you don't want it to have been messed with. I do know of a Paul Smith that's had the interior removed and changed, kind of evades the point of the car. Again, all nice and tidy on the door cards there. Black leather interior on a Paul Smith with some green accents, which we'll point out as we go around, and it does have a black headliner, which is really nice. Seats are in lovely condition. You've got a tiny little bit of wear down the bottom here, which you can just see, but other than that, nothing at all to point out. Rear seats, lovely and clean, but they do tend to be on a Mini. It's not very often they get sat in. Correct steering wheel with the airbag and everything. Now, one of the perks of a Japanese car, as well as them tending to be very clean, is you get air conditioning as well, which, especially this time of year, you know, really useful. just what you want to see. One of the other perks of a Paul Smith is you do get this set up in the boot, so you've got a green Paul Smith green petrol tank, and then the boot cover is sort of lined in Paul Smith green, all lovely and clean under there, no sign of any corrosion or anything. Really good. Another nice clean tidy door card. Again, this seat, no real signs of any wear at all. Lovely and soft leather, really comfy. The foam hasn't disappeared. You do get this nice leather dash top as well in the Paul Smith. Like I said, it's got aircon, but so the way the aircon works is you have a separate aircon blower from your normal heating system. Lovely to get some cold air in on the summer day. It does have an aftermarket head unit fitted in there with a remote, which is in the glove box here. So you've got that just in case you need it. Then obviously your Paul Smith, you've got your plaque there and the green glove box, which is a nice little touch. I have to excuse the dodgy camera work for a second. Or maybe a little bit longer than a second. Get that awkward. There we go. And again in here, lovely and tidy. It is the injection, like the later Minis were, which is obviously far more reliable. Just generally makes for a nicer driving car. Lovely and clean in there. The underside of the boot could do with a wipe down bonnet, sorry, but it is good. So yeah, cosmetically, really pretty car. Nice and original. Lovely and solid. Starts on the button. Exactly as you'd want it to. So there you have it. Paul Smith Edition Mini. Any questions, please get in touch.